Hi everyone, Johnnie Lynn with Creative Designs by JL. Thank you for joining me this evening. Tonight, what I'm going to do is I am going to be making this. It's a Tabacco basket, and I'll show you in just a minute how I did the trim around here. And I'll show you how to attach one of these as well, the styrofoam. And we are going to be using this little man, which I just think is adorable. This is my mascot, which is a ladybug. So let me show you what I did. I'm going to lower you down. Okay, and all I'm going to do is tighten it up over here, just like so. Now what you can do, so that you don't see these ties afterwards if you want, what you can do is just go ahead and, now I'm going to move these over here because I don't want it to hit the back of this. You can put a little moss over on the right to cover it up, or you can sort of move it over like this. This could be a little bit tighter. Okay, so there you go. Alright, so now we have this on here. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to, let's go ahead and do my florals that I have planned on here, because I plan to do a few florals. And let me pull them out over here. Okay, and I have a variety of little florals I can do. And we're going to go ahead and work on it like so. You know what I want to do first? Let me do this. I want to put some of this greenery in first. Alright, and basically this is sort of just like a eucalyptus. It almost resembles a boxwood as well. And what I do is I like to, it's one of these that you can kind of bring up. It's not the one I wanted, but that's alright. We'll go with it. So, yeah, that's going to be good. I don't want it to stick out too far, but enough. Okay. Let me cut this off and give me a little bit better area. Alright, so let's go ahead and, now all I did was stick a little hot glue in here. Alright. This baby up a little bit more. Okay. There you go. And we're going to do the same over here. We're going to do it on both sides. Alrighty. I just want to give it a little bit of greenery there. We can always add more as we go along. Alright, so we are going to go now. I have these little white flowers that I have, which I'm going to go with the daisies first. And I kind of pushed up everything on these. Oh, I need one more here. I want to go to the side here. I mean, off the, not only wanted to go with the side, but I wanted to go up here. Yeah, just like so. Well, yeah. Okay. Alrighty. I will tell you where I did get my Tabacco basket, the red one. I got it from Carolina Pottery. I do have the number if y'all would want it. You can maybe call them and see if they have it. It's called, believe it or not, it's called the Christmas tree. tray, but it's really not. But, you know, you can check with Hobby Lobby. They may have them. But this is the number on it. I don't mind giving it to you, but it is from Carolina Pottery, and it's 2498130. Okie doke. We got it. Now, let's turn this around and let's get these over here. Oh, y'all, I'm going to take this out and make it a little bit shorter. It's just a little too long. There you go. Alrighty. See the strings or the spider webs? If you have problems with spider webs, what we call the glue that runs like this, try and pull as much as you can out. And if you can't get it out all the way, put your blow dryer on low, not on high, and it should help melt them and get them away. Now, when you're using a glue pot, let me give you a little hint. You want it thick. Let me kind of see if I can show you. You don't want your glue real runny. You want it thick like this. You see that? It's really on the thick side. You don't want it too runny. Alrighty, just stick it in right here. And let's go ahead and stick this in right here. Okay, now I haven't decided if I'm going to put any yellow floral in here. I just don't want it to be too monochromatic. Is that the word I'm looking for? But thank you, and if y'all are here, if you don't mind, if you would spread the love, there's a little button down there that you can hit that will tell everybody I'm here so that your friends can see that I'm on live. If you would I would appreciate it. Okay, now what we're going to do here, cut it a little bit shorter. Okay, now the glue is going to help lock this in place. Now you got to remember, when you're out in the wild and that, y'all, that your flowers aren't all laying flat. You've got to remember that, you know, flowers go in every direction. They don't all stay flat or straight up, or, you know, just remember, if you shove something in, doesn't mean you can't take it out. Because we've got this styrofoam in here pretty good, y'all. I'm not only have it hot glued in, but I have it also tied down with 2 cable ties. Now I have some moss that I'll put on here too, or I might just fill it in with some greenery. I haven't decided yet. Okay. Ooh, that's looking good. Now, let me show you what you can do with something like this. I am going to cut this pretty close to where it branches off, and I am going to use this in here, like so, because I like this white in with it. Oh, y'all, this is looking good. I like this. All right, so you think, what do y'all think? You think I need a little yellow in here as well? I think it might brighten it up. It's good. Yeah, I think we're going to go with a little yellow because I don't want it to be too monochromatic. Yes, like so. Alrighty. There you go. And I also have some of these little white flowers. I'll stick this over here. Ooh, these are, I may have to pick these. Yep, I'm going to have to pick those little ones. Alrighty. And basically, I got these from my wholesaler. These are a little bit different. This may add a little bit more dimension to it. No, I don't like this. Okay, let's put that over there. Different color. All right. Hallelujah. Okay. Let's see. Yes, that's going to be good. All right. Okay. The rest, after I get this done, it's going to go pretty quick, gang. It's not going to go, I'm a little slow when it comes on florals because I like to make sure my placement is really nice. Rachel and Ann are both one of my clubbies. Ann owns Ann's Crafty Creations, and Rachel owns, Rachel makes signs. How's that? Okay, there you go. Let's get these in here. I'll tell you what, we'll switch it around like this and then you can see it better. How's that? Well, I just dropped it all in the glue. I got more. I think I need a little yellow right there. So a lot of y'all you're homeschooling. I'm sure some of y'all have kids at home and busy helping with homework and stuff like that. I tell you what, I kind of feel sorry for these poor moms that have never homeschooled before. It's not easy. I guess my two grandsons are kind of lucky because their mom is a teacher, so that helps out with them. But I don't think they have patience for their mother. Or maybe it's the opposite, Sarah, is it? I've got to turn it around the other way, gang, to get my... I just don't have the strength I used to have. Oh, y'all, look how pretty. Let me just kind of show you. Can you see it? Nope, you can't. I moved it. Sorry. How's that? I'll kind of lift it up in a minute, but this has come out very nice. All right, so let's get to this side next, and we'll work on it. Okay, got 1, 2, 3. And this is what we call a Tabasco basket, and I got this Tabasco basket from Carolina Pottery. And let's see how big it is. It is approximately, well, 30, let's see, that's 20, it's about 36, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a 14-inch. It's a 14-inch basket. Now, let me show you how I did this. What I did with the basket itself, y'all, I came around and I got my ribbon, and all I did was pull this side where it's gathered here. I started gradually pulling the wire out to gather it, okay? And that is how I started off doing that. So I started gathering it, and then after I had got it, I measured it as I went and pulled and pulled. It takes a little time. It's a little time consuming, but it's well worth the end product. basically you go through and you work with it, and it comes out, y'all, I love it. It just adds the right touch to it. And it just makes it a little frilly, and I like that frilliness about it. And by the way, y'all, I have my new apron on, if anybody didn't notice. Instead of going with my typical mascot apron, or I have my strawberry apron, because believe it or not, we're only about 30 minutes from the strawberry capital here in Louisiana, which is Hammond. So I figured, how appropriate would it be, because spring is here, and I said that would be very appropriate to wear for tonight. I love aprons. You know, to work with, it saves. And let me tell you, if a lot of y'all are new to the wreathing business, let me tell you something about, you know, when you're dealing with certain materials, for instance, like certain types of mesh and stuff like that, you really do want to protect your clothing, because basically some of this can rub off on your clothing, and you don't want that. Once again, let me just kind of tell you, if you would, first, up at the top corner of your page, either you're on your iPhone or you're on your iPad or a computer, whatever you're on, there are 3 little dots. If you wouldn't mind, if you haven't already, press those 3 dots, and that will notify you of when I go live, or when I am live, basically. And also, if you don't mind, I would appreciate it, on the top of my page after this live is over, if you would like to get notifications ahead of time for when I go live on, when I go live, I can send you an email. And I would appreciate it. And while you're at it, if you have friends, y'all, I would be more than happy if you would share this on your page, and so they can get a chance to see how to wreath, or they may be interested in purchasing one of my wreaths. And you can go either to my website, which is Creative Designs by JL.com, or you can go on my Etsy shop, which is Creative Design by JL. Okay, let's see. And we're going to need a little yellow in here. I love this yellow bush. And if you would, I would appreciate it if you ever hear any of us say the word spread the love. Well, spread the love is basically sharing it on your page. That's what spread the love means. And Lord knows we have a lot of fun doing these. And another little yellow. And here, let's put the yellow over here. It's going to be a pretty, believe it or not, once you get done with this, it's pretty full. And I love it. Naturally, I dropped the flowers on the floor, naturally, so now I got to bend down and get them. This is so nice. I love it, y'all. My back's a little out of whack tonight. I don't know what I did. I must have slept wrong last night. Yeah, I need another little red flower there. Okay. Okay, let's see what we have down here. The next thing we're going to do is I've got some, let me set this aside for right now. I can always add more to this in a minute. But before we do that, what we're going to do is I had decided to go with this with the white trim. I thought we needed to lighten it up a little bit. So I am going to add right where, as I call him, my little man is going. And let me show you where we're going to put it. I'm going to put, now I cut the ruffle at 24 inches. And it's a 10-inch width. And I got this from Craft Outlet. Okay, the mesh. And it's called the border mesh. And if not, you can either either the Wreath shop or Trimzz or General Wholesale. Now, General Wholesale, you do not have to have a wholesale license. You can get it through them. Okay? That is another place you can shop. Alright, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to add, let's see what 3 is like. And all I did was, as you can see, I attached 3 pipe cleaners through this here. And we're going to add it to that. And all I'm doing is making a ruffle. A simple little ruffle. Okay, just like so. Now, I will have to tell you this. My dear sweet Lori Jacobs, who is my business coach, and she also has a design group that we have, and she is the one that gave me the idea for the ruffle on the edges. She has got, I don't know where this girl comes up with all her ideas, but she is so talented. So then I just went beyond that, and I took it my own way. You know, you take a little bit, you may have another take on this. Everybody has a different eye and a design. I can give you the same color mesh, the same type of ribbon. You may have the same sign, everybody, but I guarantee that you're going to come up and design your wreath a different way. I promise you. Okay, there you go right here. Now, let me go ahead and tie these in really good. And my little snippers right here on the side. I'm going to cut my little snippers off. Cut those off. And always, y'all, I always tie it at least 3 times, okay? Because I don't want anything falling out of my wreath, okay? Now, let me tell you, a lot of times when you get these little stuffed animals or whatever little stuffed accent pieces, a lot of times they come with a, they're heavy. They come like with gravel, a little rocks. And so all I did, if you can see, is I just took a pair of scissors and cut a straight line through, kind of poked a hole, and then I stuffed it with, I always keep a little extra of that filling, the polyfill here, and I just added some polyfill to it, and then I just sewed it up with a little sewing needle, and so it's nice. And then what I did here, let me go show you how I do this. I took my needle with the pipe cleaner. Now I'm going to put a little glue here as I twist so it doesn't tear the material anymore. Okay, and let me do the same here. I kind of like to put a little glue on here so that it doesn't tear the material if it gets pulled or something like that. Okay, there you go. Alrighty. Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to set my little friend right in here, and I am going to bring the pipe cleaners through the mesh. Okay? Alrighty. And I am going to attach it to the basket. the back of the basket once I get the pipe cleaners through. If I do. All right, let me show you something you can do which will make it a lot easier than fighting with it. Okay, these are just little knitting needles right here, if you can see them, and it's got a nice hole. If you're having trouble, what you're going to do is you're going to just bring it through, put it right through here, just to get it sort of through, and it'll go right through the netting. And this sort of helps you get it through, and then you turn it over, you undo the little tie there. Okay, same with this one. All right. Because a lot of people have, you want to get it through the netting. The netting is going to help you stabilize it. Stabilize the, okay, got it through, see? And I'm just going to tie it off right here, just like so. Now, I'm just going to tuck it in, just like that, okay? There you go. Now, I got his little bottom. Just stick his little bottom through here. Alrighty, same thing. I don't know if I'm going to need it. Let me see if I can work it through here. I think I can work this one through here. Yep, got it. I think I do. Sometimes these little pipe cleaners want to give you a hard time. I think the wire gets caught up. Whew. Alrighty, let's see. There you go. I had it. Okay. Must be pushing too hard. Alright, there you go. Oh, he's so cute, y'all. I love him. He is so cute. I'm going to run on through, just like this. And we're going to tie him off in the back, just like we did the other one. Now, what I can do is I'll go in and I might trim these down a little bit. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. And always trim them down. And I'll show you how to do that in a minute. Okay, let's flip her over and curl it and bring it through because I don't want that wire. Okay, there you go. Now, have that. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut these down. It's just too much in the face. Okay. Yeah. Okay. A little too much there. You know, we were laughing. I'm sure everybody is gaining weight with being home because I think they're eating all these nice, good treats and stuff like that. It's so funny to hear everybody saying, oh, I'm gaining weight, I'm gaining weight. Well, the best thing for me to do is come out here, and my daughter will tell you I don't eat when I'm out in my shop. I'm lucky if I drink anything, which I am getting ready to drink something. Okay. All right. So, now we have our, wait, I have got to show you what I have. I had gotten these, last year or year before last. Look at this. Is this not cute? And I stuck a little ladybug in here. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to put that in his hand. like so, or her hand, whichever one. And we're going to put it right like that. So I'm going to put a little glue here. But I'll give you the number, gang. It is $24.98 130. $24.98 130. There you go. Now, the next thing I have the bow that is going on here, which I pre-made for y'all. And just like that, see? And we're going to stick the bow on here. Tie it in right here. And I think we've got us a nice little basket. Now, what I want to do is I want to bring this bow into life with this whole thing. Okay, I may trim these down. I think they may be a little bit too much. Yeah, I think it is. A little bit too much. Okay. Yeah, that looks better. Always go down to the next breaking point so that you can use this later. You know, whatever you're cutting off. Okay. I'm just kind of going around and just kind of trimming them. Oh, yes, that's better. It's not overpowering. There you go. Now, what you can do is you can roll your ribbon like this, and I'll show you what you can do after you roll your ribbon. I kind of like to, y'all, this is luscious ribbon here. This black and white stripe, I love it. And I think I got this from Trimzz. And that is on Etsy. Okay, so I'm rolling it. Whoops, I need to cut this. Scissors. And we're going to dovetail this like so. You go from the inside crease to the wire. Okay. All right. A lot of tails in here. All right. Little twist. Now, we're going to bring this to life, and when I tell you we're going to bring it to life, how we're going to bring it to life is we are going to add a few flowers that are in this, on the sides here. We want to add the flowers to this. Okay. All right. Let's bring this up. Now, what you can do is bring like this. Going to bring it out. The same with this. Lift it up. See how it kind of just brings the curls? You don't have to, just kind of lift them up a little bit. That's all you have to do. All right, let's go ahead and put a couple of little flowers in here, okay? The size of the basket is a 14-inch basket. Okay. I'll lift up these tails, and we're just going to stick this right in here. Just like this. Well, I have to cut this off just a little bit. Just like so. Alrighty. Okay, let's go around and we'll do the same over here. Give it a little dimension. Okay. And I have some of these little red flowers too. Let's go ahead and bring these in. And I think I have a little bit of the yellow left. Just like so. Just kind of want to haha, here it is. Tried to count my pieces as I was putting this together. All right, there you go. And we're going to put yellow. And we're going to probably have to, I only have one of these yellows left. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We are going to take it down, put this up like this. Well, let's cut this off right here. Just like so. Stick it in here. This, we'll put it right like that. And then let's cut this off right here. I think we have it, gang. And I'm going to raise the camera up so that y'all can see. I want y'all to see it. I made a mess in here tonight. All right. Let me raise it up. Close your eyes. I don't want to get you sick. Okay. There you go. Now that I've got everything all over the floor. All right. I'll have to tack this down. What I might do, I'll show you what I might do. I might just put a little stitch in here just to make sure I got it down. But, so that y'all can see, let me step back. Move my wagon. There you go. Well, it's kind of hard to see. Let me move it to where you can see it over here. Hold on. Okay. There you go. Well, this way. I never can get it right. There you go. How's that? I think that worked out nice. All right. Better yet, let me see. Okay. Here you go. Get it like this. I think he came out really cute. All right. Let me raise you up so you can see my ugly face. All righty. Okay. There you go. I'd like to thank y'all for joining me this evening. And I hope all of you have a very safe week, a very healthy week. And once again, if you would, please share my page, share the love. If you will, once you get off, if you'll go to my page, Creative Designs by JL, if you would, please sign up for my emails. And, also, here you go. I want to show you, this is my first kit, and I am so excited. What I need to do is quit wrapping this up. Okay, I have this cute little rain boot sign, and it's got the pink flowers with it right here. You can see it. It's a cute little rain boot. And with that, you will get a bush of flowers to go with it right here. And you will get 5 yards of the green, 5 yards of the striped pink. You'll get the light pink here. You'll get the pipe cleaners, and you'll get the zip ties that go with it. Along with that, you will get the ribbon right here, and it's got the green, boot with the pink flowers, and you get a roll of mesh to go with it. And this is my wreath kit, and you can find it on Etsy. If you would, just take a visit and look at my Etsy page. I would appreciate it. And once again, thank you, God bless, and have a wonderful, wonderful week. Take care. Bye-bye.